about my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable. Watch me do the impossible.
Hello and welcome to episode number 5 of WITM Season 9. Apologizing for not doing any recording for a little while. I was really busy with the work, and now that I'm on vacation for a week, I have some time to get caught up a bit, starting here with Monday Night Raw, where we have 2 WITM matches for you on the card, starting with Yeroc and Alec after a year and a half off, making their return to Raw's Tag Team Division. They originally were scheduled to take on Finn Balor and JD McDonough from the Judgment Day in a rivalry renewal. However, I realized that Finn Balor has his King of the Ring semi-final match against Rey Mysterio on this card, so I had to change things up a bit. I did a randomizer to determine new opponents for Yeroc and Alec, and they will now be taking on the Creed brothers, fairly recent calls from NXT. And then, in our second of 2 WITM matches, there'll be a Haas battle between 2 big men, as Corey, who was bounced from the King of the Ring tournament last week by Finn Balor, will be taking on a tough opponent in Big Bronson Reed, and it should be a Haas battle between 2 big men. But first off, it is the return to Raw's Tag Team Division and Season 9 debut for Yeroc and Alec Winterborn of the Raw Falcon Claws. They will be accompanied by Queen Alpaca, Brutus, and Julius Creed of the Diamond Mine. The Creed brothers will be accompanied by fellow Diamond Mine member Ivy Nile. Will Alec and Yeroc be able to get their return to Raw Tag Team Division off on the right foot, or will that be spoiled by a team who has something to prove themselves, the Creed brothers? Let's find out and get our first of 2 WITM matches underway.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 515 pounds, Brutus and Julius, the Creed brothers.
Got no commitment on this tour, so this tour gonna be Bitch Haven. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in the back of the van. It's gonna be called like Van Haven.
And they're
Oh, we got a bus this time. That means we're gonna get the bitches like, hey baby, let's go back to Cop Knots bus and let me bust it out. Make sure the vaporize on the bus with Pacaliga, baby. Carol Boom Lou, hella super dude. Takanina standing right here in front of you. So bend it over, baby. Let me see it pop. On this tour bus, we party till the pennies drop. You smell the green? That's the cotton mouth. That's my family, homie. Hold up, what you talking about? If it's negative, I don't wanna hear. Eliminate player haters with the evil spirit. Kansas City King, kicking it with the king. Take a whiff of weed and women, we for wicked things. Dang choices, bang hoy dish. From the back of the bus, you hear strange noises. Here we come, baby. It's a party, bitch. If you mad at me, hey, sorry and shit. Jack 9, baby. Cotton Mouth King. Keep your man at home, lady. I'm a freaky thing.
What's up? Wake up, cause the girl's real pretty. Time to get gritty, from city to city. Hey, here, home, girl. Better yet, say, hey, kitty.
And there's the bell, the return to WWE, to the Raw Tag Team Division for Yeroc and Alec Winterborn is underway. Yeroc getting started off for the Falcon Claws, and I believe this is Brutus Creed getting started for the Creed brothers and the Diamond Mine. Indeed it is. Yeroc already looking impressive, going springboard, goes for cover, and gets about a 1.5 count very early on. And now we're repeated stomps to the back of Brutus, and that long animation that He was annoying as heck from Season 8. I see his back. Pulling back on the fingers and then double stomp to the back. Alec Winterborn, the powerhouse of the group, getting tagged in for the Raw Falcon Claws. Creed getting forced into the corner. Now up on the top turnbuckle. There's a right from Winterborn. Creed with a reversal. Irish whip into the Creed brothers corner and Winterborn able to get out. Now Creed forces Winterborn into a corner. They try to trade blows. Winterborn overpowered by Creed, who has him seated in the corner with a headbutt. Winterborn, however, with a reversal. Both these teams with something to prove. The Raw Falcon Claws didn't exactly have the best run in 2022, mostly dominated by the Judgment Day. The Creed brothers, recent call from NXT's, kind of lost in the shuffle since arriving on the main roster from NXT. So they need to make the most of every opportunity they do get. A win here would definitely help, as these two teams find themselves near the bottom of Raw's Tag Team Division rankings. So they need a win here. Shoulder tackle by Julius Creed as he enters the matchup for the Creed brothers. Reversal by Alec Winterborn. Stomp to the back. In comes Yeroc. And Yeroc, not quite the cutter, but very close to it. Getting some massive offense started early, and now mounted punches by Yeroc. And stomp to the gut. Yeroc goes back into mounted punches. Kip up by Creed. Yeroc forced into the Creed brothers corner. In comes Brutus Creed for a double team attack and a tag. And Yeroc launched across the ring, and now Creed goes to work on his head. Yeroc with a kip up. Irish whip into the ropes. Drop down by Creed. And a power slam there by Creed. Yeroc reverses the punch. Irish whip of his own. Yeroc gets behind Creed and goes into mounted punches once again. Now Brutus has both his chest and head in the yellow zone. Yeroc making a target of those injured body parts, attacking the chest and the head, and now once again targeting the fingers. And double knees to the back of Brutus Creed. Yeroc now turns it into Julius, but he is able to reverse bind Brutus. Time to get back on the attack. He has Yeroc in torture rack position and slams him to the ring, sending his chest into the yellow zone. Yeroc catches Brutus by surprise with a cover, but he immediately gets out, unfazed there. Brutus forced to his feet. Forced into the Falcon Claw corner. In comes Alec for a double team attack. Yeroc launches Alec straight into Brutus, sending his chest into the orange zone. Splash by Alec. Alec looking to take flight here. We don't see him do this very much. He wants Brutus on his feet. And diving crossbody connects. First a double team version. Now Alec going diving crossbody on his own. Goes for cover. Broken up at 1. And now Brutus trying to catch Alec by surprise. He gets a 1 count. Exchange of 1 counts here. This match will continue. Suplex by Creed. Now targeting the head of Alec. Goes for cover. And a power out at 1 by Alec. Clubbing blow to the back by Creed. Stomp to, I believe that was the arm. In comes Julius Creed, the only man in this match that doesn't carry any sort of injury yet. Can that be the equalizer for the Creed brothers? Right away, he gets a minor injury. Yellow damage to the head. Now Alec targeting that head. Mounted punches. Again targeting that head, this time with repeated kicks. Head already in the orange zone for Julius Creed. Alec has him in torture rack position and plants him into the canvas, sending his body into the yellow zone. Alec with a cover, broken up by Brutus. And comes Yeroc. Creed gets back to his feet, Irish whip into the ropes. Sit near the corner. Creed targeting the head of Yeroc. In comes Brutus. Trying to match the power and speed of the agility and speed of Yeroc with the power of Brutus Creed. Yeroc back to his feet and on the attack. Brutus Creed's body now in the red zone. And a huge knee by Yeroc. Brutus is going to head outside near Queen Apaka to recover. And now Yeroc and Julius Creed fighting near the apron. Alec turns his attention to Brutus Creed, trying to keep him away from his fiancée. Someone stunned on the outside. I believe that is Julius Creed. Yeroc in the corner. Scoop slam. Creed to the top rope. He does have a finisher. Is he looking for it here? He wants Yeroc on his feet. Cannonball drop connects. Not quite getting all of Yeroc, but did he get enough? Goes for cover. And Alec breaks up the cover. Stomp to the arm. Creed getting fired up. Yeroc with a reversal. He goes into mounted punches. Brutus in danger of injury to two different body parts. Yeroc going springboard with a beautiful moonsault. Goes for cover. I believe the Creed brothers have used up all their allowances for breakups. I guess not. They must have earned another one somehow. And an exhausted Yeroc will slowly make his way over to Alec Winterborn. As Creed slowly starts to get to his feet, is able to dodge roll out of the way and get to his feet. Power slam by Creed. Knee to the head of Winterborn. Elbow to the head. Reversal by Winterborn. Julius wants to tag as Winterborn taunts. Is that going to buy the Creed brothers time? Alec continues to taunt, and the cockiness could potentially be a detriment to the Falcon Claws, as that allows the Creed brothers to make that tag. The very damaged Brutus Creed able to bring in the much pressure Julius. There's a reversal. Now it's Alec that needs to make a emergency tag to Yeroc, but the Creed brothers playing a little bit smarter than Alec did before. He is able to break up that emergency tag. Julius wants Alec on his feet. He wants to take flight. But Alec just a little bit too far away. Alec evades the clothesline. Grabs Creed by the neck and headbutts him. His head now in the red zone. Both Creed brothers at risk of injury here. And in comes Yeroc. STO takedown by Creed. Power slam by Creed. Creed misses with a grapple as Yeroc gets to his feet. Yeroc lifts himself up and over Creed and gets back in the attack. Drop down. Creed overshoots and ends up on the apron. Yeroc clears the apron of Julius Creed and forces his brother against the ropes. Elbow strikes repeatedly to the back. This is a great opportunity here for the Falcon Claws if Yeroc can take him down. Perhaps trying to build up enough momentum for the cutter. Goes for the cutter, but evaded by Creed. That would have been a great opportunity to end this match here for the Falcon Claws, but great ring awareness shown by Julius Creed evading the cutter, the finisher of Yeroc. Yeroc now at risk of injury. Creed using the top rope to wear down the arm of Yeroc. Power slam by Creed, and now a huge clothesline to what appeared to be the neck of Yeroc. Goes for cover, and Alec breaks it up. We have a great back and forth tag team battle here between two teams with something to prove. Reversal by Yeroc. Yeroc going for his comeback sequence, or maybe not. Now repeated kicks to the head of Creed. Yeroc repeated knees to the head of Creed. He goes for cover. I believe the Creed brothers don't have another breakup here. Will this be enough? No, Yeroc in shock as Creed fights on after a 2.5 count. Elbow to the head. In comes Alec Winterborn. Brutus Creed wants a mercy tag. He gets it. It will be a battle of the two powerhouses. Shoulder tackle by Creed. Brutus quickly stares down Yeroc before going back to work on the attack. Winterborn forced to his feet. Forced into an empty corner. Creed with a power slam. He goes to top turnbuckle, looking for another cannonball drop perhaps. He wants Alec on his feet. Cannonball drop connects, stunning Alec. He goes for cover. And Yeroc came to the rescue, but Alec able to power out on his own at 2. WWE Universe loving this tag team matchup here. It has been a great back and forth tag team match. Everybody giving it their all, knowing they have something to prove and they need to make the most of the opportunities that do come their way to rise up the Raw Tag Team Division rankings and perhaps earn more opportunities. Every man at the brink of their capabilities, at risk of injury. Here's Alec. He was looking for that, for his finisher. But again, a reversal by the Creed brothers. But Alec still hoping to put an end to this match. Finisher or no finisher. He goes for cover. Power out at 2. Alec in shock, asking himself what he must do to put this match away as a victory for the Falcon Claws. Irish up into the corner. Huge clothesline here. In comes Yeroc. He forces Brutus on his feet. Irish up into the ropes. Yeroc hits the cutter this time. Finally, the Falcon Claws able to hit a finisher, stunning and busting open Brutus. He goes for cover, and that will be enough. The Falcon Claws victorious in their return to Raw.
Here are your winners.
I ain't got no commitment on this tour, so this tour gonna be bitch haven. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in the back of the van. It's gonna be called like Van Haven, nigga. Oh, we got a bus this time? That means we're gonna give the bitches like, hey baby, let's go back to Cop Knox bus and let me bust it out. Make sure the vaporize on the bus for Pacaliga, baby. Carol Boom Lou, hella super dude. Takanina standing right here in front of you. So bend it over, baby. Let me see it pop. On this tour bus, we party till the bass drop.
Okay, and next up we have a huge Haas battle as Corey, who was eliminated in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament last week by a old rival of his, Judgment Day's Finn Balor, will be looking to bounce back with a victory here, but standing in his way is a massive opponent, an opponent even more massive than himself, Big Bronson Reed. This will be a Haas battle between two big men. Which one will emerge victorious and help move their way up the rankings? Only one man can. Will it be Corey bouncing back? Will it be Big Bronson Reed, another man with something to prove? Let's find out and get our second WITM matchup underway. It's Big Bronson Reed versus the Chosen Warrior Corey.
The opening contest.
This the story of a fighter who's got nothing to lose. Battle tested, next opponent he choose. Be left broken and bruised. Just be in my crew, we battle tested. I'll live for everything and you know we'll wreck it. Let the first warrior stronger than me take a shot at coming here to try to brawl with me. I'm ready for war. I'm ready for war. Put your money where your mouth is, no stalling with me. I've climbed to the highest point, there's no falling with me. Yeah, this is your moment, you better own it. Go hard tonight until there's nothing more left. And I've been waiting for this, so I'm well rested. I'm war ready, I'm battle tested. I'm ready for
And there's the battle. This Haas battle is underway. Which big man is going to climb up the rankings? Will Corey be able to bounce back from last week's loss and his elimination from the King of the Ring tournament? Will big Bronson Reed get the advantage here? Corey wasting no time locking in a variation of his finisher, the crossfade, but Reed too close to the ropes and a rope break is forced. Stomped by Reed. It's been a tale of two Corys so far in Season 9. His first match is returning to Raw. An absolute dominant performance by Corey, defeating the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. But then the following week, against Finn Balor, an old rival of his, Balor was able to outspeed him, and Corey just never really got into the match. But there's Corey, so far looking to return a bit to form, sending Reed crashing into a steel chair on the outside. And we can't get a great view of what's going on here, but there's Corey attacking the fingers and arm of Reed to neutralize some of that power. WWE Universe behind Corey, trying to break his fingers. Reed sent to the ring, joined by Corey. Corey forces Reed up against the ropes. Gut punch by Corey. Corey with a huge spinning back fist. That finally sends Reed down onto the canvas as Corey continues his attack. Already an improvement over last week. Repeated knees to the head. Repeated stomps to the chest. Now Corey attacking the back of the knee. Reed uses his leg power to force Corey down and get on the attack. Much to the disapproval of the WWE Universe, they are firmly behind Corey here. Reed with his snake eyes up on the top ropes. Where city we are in, Corey definitely a fan favorite here. They pop loudly whenever Corey's on the attack and do the opposite whenever Reed gets a move in. Headbutt by Reed. Reed has a finisher build up. That could definitely turn momentum into his favor, as he's already is beginning to do that. He's looking for that finisher right here. As Corey starts to stir, Reed readies himself for a finisher. And that connects, planting Corey's head upside down straight into the canvas and stunning him. He goes for cover, and Corey powers out at 2. Can Corey turn momentum back into his favor? He lifts the big Bronson Reed. And now Corey getting pumped up. WWE Universe getting behind this matchup, chanting "Fight Forever." Corey going for his comeback sequence. And it is successful. Reed's chest now in the orange zone. Huge knee by Corey to the head sends Reed's head into the orange zone. Corey looking for the crossfade, reversal by Reed. Corey looking to lock in another crossfade, this time the actual finisher, reversal by Reed. And now Corey dumped outside after a clothesline, where he'll be joined by Reed. This time will be Reed looking to inflict some damage on the outside, but Corey trying to avoid that, but reversal by Reed. Reed stomping away at a part of Corey that definitely he does not want stomped on, then walking over him. There's an axe handle by Reed. Reversal by Corey with an enziguri. Corey getting fired up. Corey sends Reed into the corner. Are we going to see another Corey match in via countout, as we did it when he faced Sheamus? Corey doesn't want to win that way this time, and then they're back in the ring. Corey does have another crossfade built up, but would he be able to hit it this time? Roundhouse kick by Corey. Irish whip. Corey fails to catch Reed, and he just goes up against the ropes, and now Reed on the attack. Corey forced into the corner. Headbutt by Reed forces Corey seated into the corner. And now Reed, after stomping on his gut, forces a knee to his neck, or rather a boot to his neck. Reed has a finisher as well. The next finisher to be hit may clinch the match victory, and Reed's going to take flight. Frog Splash connects. It's going to be Reed to get his finisher off first, stunning Corey. And somehow, just in the nick of time, Corey powers out. Reed showing some major frustration here, but this match will continue. Corey showing resiliency. Now can he hit his finisher? Now they're going to trade blows. We're seeing a new feature from 2K24 again. If Corey can win this battle, that could give him the chance he needs to hit the crossfade. Corey does seem to be winning the battle. And with a spinning back fist, stuns Reed, and now he has 2 finishers stored up. And Reed is stunned. Corey looking to take flight here. We saw him do this against Sheamus. Something new he added to his arsenal during the time off. Splash connects. Corey goes for cover. And still Reed fights on. Now it's Corey asking himself what he has to do to put his opponent away. Corey putting Reed in position. Crossfade locked in. Is Reed going to tap? Yes, and Corey is going to bounce back from his loss last week and get back in the win column by submitting Bronson Reed. Okay, and here is your results rankings update for this edition of Monday Night Raw. In a 4-way tag team matchup to determine the number 1 contenders to the Women's Tag Team Championships held by Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance earned themselves a future title opportunity by defeating Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane representing Damage Control, and the Unholy Union, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. We have new Raw Tag Team Champions as the New Catch Republic. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne defeated the now former Tag Team Champions R-Truth and The Miz, the Awesome Truth. In the semi-final for the King of the Ring tournament, Rey Mysterio has advanced to the finals at King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia, where he will take on the winner of the SmackDown side of the semifinals between Cabbages and Tama Tonga of the Bloodline. We could potentially see a Rey Mysterio versus Cabbages final at King of the Ring. What a matchup that would be. Definitely another dream match. Then in our first of 2 WITM matches, Yeroc and Alec Winterborn got a great start to their return to the WWE 2 Raw's Tag Team Division, defeating the Creed Brothers in a great back and forth matchup. Then in the Raw semifinals of the Queen of the Ring side of the tournament, Io Sky defeated newcomer Lyra Valkyria to advance to the finals on the Raw side of the, or from the Raw side of the bracket rather. In our second of 2 WITM matches, Corey defeated Big Bronson Reed to bounce back from his loss last week, looking to be in much better form. Gunther with a non-title victory over the World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest, and there was another match after that as well. For some reason, the game once again deleting the last match on the card from the results. That saw Zelina Vega of the LWO defeat Liv Morgan in women's action. And how does that affect the rankings on Raw? Let's find out. The women's tag team champions are Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, number contenders, and future opponents for the women's tag team titles, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Number 2, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, representing Damage Control. Number 3, the Unholy Union, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Number 4, Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. The women's world champion is Becky Lynch. Number contender, Io Sky. Number 2, Natalya. Number 3, Ivy Nile. Number 4, Liv Morgan. Number 5, Queen Alpaca. Number 6, Lyra Valkyria. Number 7, Zelina Vega. Number 8, Maxine Dupree. And number 9, Dakota Kai. The new World Tag Team Champions are the New Catch Republic, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And number contenders, the former champions, the Awesome Truth. Number 2, The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Number 3, Finn Balor and JD McDonough of the Judgment Day. Number 4, the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor of the Final Testament. Number 5, Alec Winterborn and Yeroc of the Raw Falcon Claws. Number 6, the Creed brothers Brutus and Julius Creed of the Diamond Mine. And number 7, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde of the LWO, the Latino World Order. The Intercontinental Champion is Sami Zayn, number contender Chad Gable. Number 2, Rey Mysterio. Number 3, Braun Breaker. Number 4, Braun Strowman. Number 5, Dirty Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day. Number 6, Carlito. Number 7, Dijak. Number 8, Karrion Kross of the Final Testament. Number 9, Akira Tozawa allied with the Alpha Academy. Number 10, Dragon Lee allied with the Latino World Order. Number 11, Ilya Dragunov. Number 20, Ludwig Kaiser allied with Gunther. Number 13, Ivar, part of the Viking Raiders, but his tag team partner is currently injured. And number 14, Otis of the Alpha Academy. The World Heavyweight Champion is the Judgment Day's Damian Priest. Number contender, Gunther of Imperium. Number 2, Jey Uso. Number 3, Sheamus. Number 4, Corey of the Falcon Claws. Number 5, Bronson Reed. And number 6, Ricochet. So now we move on to NXT. We know that we will most likely not have a WITM match there, as we do not currently have any WITM members assigned to NXT, so I'll be back in a moment, most likely with the results and rankings update. Okay, and here is your results and rankings update for this edition of NXT. In a triple threat match to determine the number 1 contender to the NXT North American Championship, Noam Dar earned himself a future NXT North American title opportunity by defeating Damon Kemp and Oro Mensah. Nathan Frazier and Axiom retained the NXT Tag Team Championships by defeating Channing Stacks Lorenzo and Tony D'Angelo of the D'Angelo family. Kalani Jordan defeated Gigi Dolan, and Fallon Henley defeated Jada Parker. We also had one more match, but I did not realize that was a double booking for Nathan Frazier and Axiom, so we are not going to count that matchup. And how does that affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. The NXT Women's North American Championship is currently vacant, and a champion will be crowned in a 6-woman ladder match at NXT Battleground in June. The 6 women that would currently Be competing in that matchup are number 1, Fallon Henley, number 2, Taya Hale, number 3, Kalani Jordan, number 4, Gigi Dolan, number 5, Rin Sinclair, and number 6, Izzy Dane. The women currently on the outside looking in are number 7, JC Jane, number 8, Ariana Grace, number 9, Jakara Jackson, and number 10, Jada Parker. The NXT Women's Champion is Roxanne Perez, number contender Cora Jade, number 2, Lash Legend, number 3, Lola Vice, number 4, Sol Rucka, and number 5, Tatum Paxley. The NXT Tag Team Champions are Axiom and Nathan Frazier, number contenders Chase University, Andre Chase, and Duke Hudson. Number 2, Joe and Mark Coffey of Gallus, and number 3, Channing Lorenzo and Tony D'Angelo of the D'Angelo family. The NXT North American Champion is Oba Femi, number contender and confirmed future opponent for the NXT North American Champion, Noam Dar. Number 2, Brooks Jensen, number 3, Damon Kemp, number 4, Wes Lee, number 5, Earl Mensa, number 6, Miles Bourne, number 7, Scripps, number 8, Joe Gacy, number 9, Charlie Dempsey, number 10, Dante Chin, number 11, Riley Osborne, number 12, Josh Briggs. The NXT Champion is Trick Williams, number 1 contender Lexus King, number 2, Sean Spears, number 3, Wolfgang. So now we advance to SmackDown. We know we will at the very least see Cabbages in action against Tama Tonga in the semi-final of the King of the Ring tournament for the right to compete the following Saturday in Saudi Arabia at King of the Ring in the finals. But will we see any other WIT matches on that card? We'll find out in just a moment. Okay, and the answer is yes. On SmackDown, we will see 2 WITM matches. First up, after an impressive main event victory in his main roster debut last week on SmackDown, Tiger Brown will be in action once again. This time he'll be taking on Santos Escobar, the leader of Legado del Fantasma, who will be accompanied by the tag team representing Legado del Fantasma, Angel and Humberto Carrillo. And then it will be that huge semifinal matchup for the right to take on Rey Mysterio, the winner from the Raw side of the bracket, in the finals at the King of the Ring tournament. Who will advance to the finals all the way in Saudi Arabia? Will it be Tama Tonga, one of the newest members of the Bloodline? Or will it be Cabbages in just a short time on the main roster, earning himself a massive opportunity and a huge shot at redemption after what happened at Survivor Series 2022, being a big part of the Falcon Claws losing their jobs for a year and a half after submitting to Damian Priest. That will be a huge, huge main event in episode number 6. But that is going to do it for episode number 5. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you miss a single moment of WITM action. Until episode number 6 for SmackDown, where Tiger Brown, coming off last week's impressive main event victory, will be in action against Santos Escobar, and Cabbages and Tama Tonga compete in the King of the Ring tournament semi-final for the right to take on Rey Mysterio in the finals in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, on pay-per-view. This is Corey with WITM CAW Wrestling, signing out. Be sure to check out our Twitch channels and Dubby in the description.